What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Reef Basics. So yes, I did change the name of the channel. The reason for that being is that the name of the channel, Adventures in Drunk Fish Keeping, was kind of a joke between me and a couple of my friends, and it was funny, but I do want to focus more on showing basic reefing skills and basic reefing experiences for the beginning hobbyist. So I figured I'd change the name of the channel a little bit. So there's a couple things that I'm updating. One, showing you guys the 120, just so you guys can get a look at it. Now that I've gotten the nitrate spike back under control, my corals are looking good. Everybody's happy. Fish are eating well. I just fed those guys. There's a little bit of nori left in there, a little bit of a strip of seaweed that everybody eats. Corals are doing good. As you can see, corals are doing great. Fish are doing good, and overall the tank's quality and clarity is amazing. Definitely enjoying this. And we'll be doing some new things with the 120 coming up here in the next probably couple months. I think I'm going to change the aquascape up a hair, make it a little bit more of a minimalist style. But I'm still debating on what style I want to do, as far as, do I want to do a rock island that's spread out? Do I want to do archways that are a little more arched up, or just maybe change what I've got a little bit to where it has a little bit more of a minimalist look to it? So that'll be one of those things that we'll do. Another thing that I'm going to bring to you guys this weekend is doing a stand for the 8-gallon Nano. The Nano, I've been really enjoying. The fish love it, but the problem is that, as you can see, my rock is white. It's covered in sand. My clownfish like to make a little nest, and what happens is this hang on the back filter is just not doing the job the way I need it to. I want to put a canister on there, but I don't want to hide a canister on a table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own stand for this. Now I'm going to do another video dedicated entirely how to do the stand. It's going to be probably a 2 or 3 part video, and it's going to focus on the tools you need, what you need to do to make basic stands, and what you need to look for quality and style, basically, and how to expect and what to expect when you're doing them. I just figured I'd give you guys a show. I do have a bit of an issue with this Nano light, which I was going to bring this up, but this Nano light is the Fluval Fresh Nano, and I'm going to be ordering probably this weekend the Fluval Salt Nano. But I'm getting a return on this because this is not even 6 months old, and after their last software update, I've had an issue where this thing will not communicate correctly, and my entire day schedule has went down to about a 4 to 5 hour period now, so my tank's not really getting the light it needs. Since it's a fish only tank at the moment, it's not the worst thing because they get light from the other tank, but still it's something that needs to be corrected. But Fluval, I put in a request to those guys, told them the situation, and even during quarantine stuff, within a day I had a response and basically a message without even asking for proof of purchase, like, hey, we're gonna shoot you out a new light. And so far been really tickled with Fluval's attitude towards everything. Part of the reason I usually get Fluval products is because they have a really good product and they have really good customer service, and I really have appreciated how quickly they've gotten on to this. But here in about a week's time, you guys are going to see a stand for this that's going to pick this tank up to where the top of the light's going to be about here. I'm going to probably slide it over here so I don't block access to this and don't worry about getting water on that light switch. But I'm probably going to end up putting that tank right here close to the TV so you can enjoy it while you're sitting on the couch watching TV and watching your fish tank, and still able to see the big boy. Now the Fluval M90 is getting a water change right now, so I'm not going to show that one because it's all dirty, nasty. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you guys that one. So this is the 190. This is doing a water change on it. As you can see, we've added some new corals. The anemone has moved. We've got a nice new zoanthid right here. We've got a good trumpet, which I haven't seen a good trumpet in a long time. And we've also got another one, which is a blasto. It's hiding right up there. That once this tank's done with the water change, we'll show you guys a video of this too, just to see it. As always, the livestock stays the same. These guys enjoy the tank. As you can see, the yellow wrasse is out. He's enjoying his space. Really, I'd have to say for a nano tank, that's bang for the buck for size. The Fluval M90 is not a bad tank, as you can still see the cross section of this tank. Plenty of room on it. Really good tank if you're going to do a nano tank and you don't have a lot of room, but you still want a good spread out panorama style tank. The Fluval M90 is a really good one to go for. So yet again, we've just been impressed with this tank from the minute we got it. The glass looks good. It's got the right amount of space. And it's a great tank to start for beginners or for experienced hobbyists. I would say anyone who wants to buy this tank is not going to be disappointed. The only downside I would say is that you probably will not get by with a Hydra Prime on a tank of this footprint. You probably need to go to a 26, but you know what? Considering that this tank has the spread, the depth, and the height to make a really good panorama reef, and you can actually have a decent amount of stocking in it, I would not be afraid to buy this tank for myself, even after having a 120-gallon tank. But just to finish up, as you can see, my Zolas are doing great. My cup's coming back. My bubble has got this nice splatter effect going on with it now, which I'm really tickled with. I've got a Bauer Banky. Now this is a green apple splatter Bauer Banky. It hasn't splattered yet, but the parent that I got it from was already starting to show signs of splattering, so I do hope this one will show up. My GSP is being a little bit temperamental, but my Blasto, my Duncan, and my Leather are all doing okay, and the mushrooms are doing good as well, and my fish are happy. So my tank is coming back around. Gonna do a video probably tomorrow, a video tomorrow night showing you guys the benefits of Reefroids, which I've been feeding, and I'll show you guys how to do this. It's a really simple feeding process if you haven't done Reefroids. Really easy to use, really quick to use, and so far been really impressed. My coral likes it and has been you know, puffing up and bulking up. Now they're getting a good direct feeding of a good quality material. So anyway guys, this was a quick video to show the 120, tell you the plans for the 8-gallon, and to give you a quick sneak peek of the M90. Anyway, if you guys like the channel, shoot a like. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below. I try to answer as many people as possible. And you know, we're gonna start doing some different stuff here on Reef Basics.